Right now, you're probably looking for ways to replace your time spent partying, TikTok scrolling, or playing video games into making money online. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 free, fast, and easy ways you can do this. And I'm not talking about the same old side hustles that you've scrolled past a million times. Instead, I want to show you some options that can actually be done in your spare time. And this is whether you're a teen juggling college assignments, managing a part-time job, or anything in between. The only requirements are you will need a laptop or a computer and a Wi-Fi connection. But besides that, you won't need any skills or knowledge in order to get started. So I know that everyone watching this video right now is more than capable of turning these opportunities into real cash. Now, this first job will only require a basic understanding of YouTube trends and video quality. And if you're someone who regularly watches YouTube on a daily or weekly basis, you're already collecting knowledge and experience for this job without realizing. And you could easily earn anywhere from $20 to $100 an hour, depending on the size of the channels you work with. So for this job, you will essentially be a YouTube channel assistant, helping them with 1, the video concept process, which is where you will provide a report on current trends and ideas that could perform well for that channel's niche. And 2, the final video quality, by performing a review on their videos just before they're posted so they can receive feedback from a viewer's perspective and then make any changes or improvements that you recommend. Now, to give you an example, let's say you're working with a finance channel and they need a new video idea for next week's video. You can use tools like Google Trends and vidIQ to see what's currently popular and being searched for within that niche. Then once you've gathered a few ideas, you can then use YouTube search and explore features to do a competitor analysis and see if similar videos are performing well by checking their engagement and the views they're getting. After you've provided them with a report and they've selected the video idea they're going to create, your next job is to review that video once it's finished and give them any feedback or suggestions from a viewer's perspective. These could be simple things like a slow introduction, not enough visual representation, pacing of the video, poor audio quality, and lack of transitions. And to start, I would suggest approaching finance and business related channels because they typically have higher CPMs, which means they make more money per 1,000 views. So even the smallest of channels are likely able to hire you and pay you. And this is something I would hire someone to do for me. So I want to give you guys the opportunity to test this out right away on my own channel. So in the description, you can find some links to some research tools, and I've also created some free templates that you guys can download and use. So if you are interested, I would like for you to come up with some ideas for my next video, and I want you to review this video for any improvements or suggestions you might have. Then send them to the email shown in the template, where I will then review them and then hire someone to work with me on my channel. The second option is quite the opposite to helping content creators. Instead, you will take on more of a creative role to produce videos that help sell products for other companies. This is a process called affiliate marketing, where you simply create some form of content or advertisement on behalf of a product or service, and any money made by a customer using your link, the company will then pay you out a percentage for acquiring that customer. And you won't have to worry about ever showing your face if that is an issue for you, as 99% of the time the focus will be on the product you're promoting and how it solves an issue or brings someone towards pleasure. And right now, being a teen or someone in your 20s, do you feel like you have a good understanding of TikTok? Well, if so, this already puts you at an advantage when it comes to knowing what sort of videos do well and how authentic and creative videos sell things better than pushy like video adverts. So a quick example could be something like this productivity timer, which was quite popular at one point on TikTok. And to promote something like this, I could quickly take a video of myself working and get distracted on my phone, which likely resonates with most viewers who have trouble procrastinating and not being able to focus. Then transition it to this timer where I feel like I'm against a clock, which keeps me accountable for a set period of time. And once I post this video on TikTok, I can then use TikTok Shop to find the same product from an online store and then link it to my video where customers can then click through and buy. And you could easily earn $100 to $200 a day if you're consistent with it, as some people are making over $2,000 a month by just their 5th month doing it, which I think is pretty realistic. But I've also seen some results of people making over $10,000 a month as well. The only thing you will need is your mobile phone and perhaps being able to do voiceovers for your videos, and that's it. Now, if this is something that interests you, I will be doing a 30-day challenge where I try this for myself and I show you guys every step of the process along with the amount of money I make. So be sure to subscribe and look out for when that video drops. But if you're someone who likes the idea of selling your own product, this next one might be for you. where you could easily earn anywhere from $50 to $200 a day, depending on the type of product you sell. And this option is selling on Etsy, which is basically the equivalent of Amazon, but for print on demand, digital products and handmade goods. While I am biased to this method, as this is how I was able to make my first 500k online, I still believe this is a faster and easier way of making money as compared to the likes of dropshipping, which requires more skill in website design and marketing. An example of how you can do this is by using an online graphic design website like Canva or images generated by AI, and sell them on products like t-shirts, mugs, stickers, posters, using print on demand. This process is basically where you receive an order for a t-shirt, you then send your design over to your supplier then prints your design onto a blank t-shirt in the size ordered, and then directly ships it out to your customer, which means you never have to touch, create, or ship the products yourself. And I would personally recommend this over selling digital files or handmade goods, because you will typically make more money per sale as you're able to charge more for your products. So here you could create a design or even a collection of these zodiac star signs with a unique graphic and a few words describing that specific star sign. Then all you have to do is upload your designs into some mock-up templates, which will then create your product photos and give your customers a near real example of how the products will look when purchased. Then the last step would be to sign up as a seller on Etsy, which takes less than 10 minutes. Then create a listing where you can upload your product photos, fill out your title along with your description and your tags, then fill out the pricing and sizing options that you want to offer. Now, if you are wondering where to go for suppliers, mock-up templates, and graphic design tools, I will put a list of useful links down in the description to help you get started. And as a teen or someone in their 20s, you likely already have a good eye for trends, fashion, and interesting subjects, so creating graphics and designs that are currently popular should be a lot easier. Now, if you've ever read an article online or seen a news page, you might have noticed they use images throughout the page to provide visual context to the writing or story. And the people who provide these images to these websites and businesses are making money by licensing it to them. And you can make an extra $100 to $500 a month doing this without ever leaving your home or taking a single photo. Now take a look at these 3 photos. Can you tell which one is real and which is generated by AI? Well, if you guessed number 2 as being real, you would be wrong, and if you guessed number 3, you would also be wrong. And well done if you did guess correctly, but I think this just goes to show how close or even sometimes better AI is when creating these images for us. And this saves us all the effort of setting up a subject and having all the camera equipment and the lighting just to take a few photos. So by simply typing in a few prompts into Midjourney while sat in bed with your laptop, you can easily create over 100 new images every hour and then begin uploading them to places like Adobe Stock, Shutterstock, and iStock, where people will gradually begin to license more and more of your images as your collection or portfolio gets bigger and bigger. And out of the 5 money-making options, this is without a doubt the most easiest and straightforward process that anyone with a Wi-Fi connection and a laptop can do. And this is also another challenge that I'm doing here on my channel, but instead for 90 days, and I'm currently in the process of filming it right now. And I can confirm that it does work, as I already had 7 downloads already, and that's only from 100 images being live for a few weeks. So I think this option can be great if you're a teen with only a spare few hours a week, but you should expect the results to take a while, as you probably need 1,000 images or more before you begin seeing any serious amounts of money. Now, living in a world of AI which is constantly developing and taking over viable side hustles and people's jobs, the only thing safe in my opinion is being yourself and showing your life by providing value online, which leads me to the final and 5th option, which is having a social media presence and monetizing your content. As an example, I'm currently learning how to play golf, so I'm now following more people online who post their learning journeys and experiences. This way I can learn and watch their progress alongside my own. And from me watching their videos, they're making money through AdSense, Reels Play Bonus, or the TikTok Creator Fund. And that's before we mention sponsorship deals or affiliates that they earn money from by promoting products or services. So it really doesn't have to be anything crazy, just something that you enjoy yourself and can share with other like-minded people and build a community around. And let's say you are a teen and you're studying right now, that alone could be something you can share and create content around. Even doing small day in the life type videos where you show yourself juggling assignments and classes while trying to make money online with something like Etsy or affiliate marketing, showing all of the challenges you're facing, the successes you've had, and even how you manage your time, which can then be used to promote something like a digital planner that you use, leading you to make even more money through the sales of that product. Because if you think about it, most people watching this video right now are probably teens who have limited time, likely studying in some form, and are looking for ways of making extra money. And I'm sure if you came across a teen online showing how they too are trying to make money, but they're showing a genuine and authentic version of themselves doing it, you would likely follow along to watch their journey and learn from them. And I truly believe this option of creating and monetizing your content will stand the test of time and has the potential to make you far more money beyond social media in the future. Now, if you're interested in more videos like this on making money and finance, then make sure to subscribe and like this video if you found it valuable in any way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.